Anthony,
Yeah,
what do you think about Trump saying that many Americans want a dictator?
he certainly wants a dictator. He wants to be one. As far as many Americans, that's just his way of saying something without actually saying it.
What do you mean?
Well, Trump has a habit of saying things that he believes are true and then disguising it in the form of either a joke or some impassive voice, right? Saying many Americans want this or many people want this, which is not really anything that's verifiable, right? He's just saying it like it's fact. That's basically the hint for MAGA and all the other people that support him to treat it as fact. It's a very common tactic that Fox News uses to make suggestions to their base without actually saying something that could get them sued for libel, right? They'll say something that's factually untrue, but they'll say, well, many people are thinking this in order to get their base to start thinking it too. On top of the language, he's just doing dictator things. We've spoken in the past before about how he loves to praise other dictators. He's spoken well of Putin, he's spoken well of Kim Jong-un, Bolsonaro. He's made claims in the past that, his job would be easier if he was a dictator and he likes the control they have over their population because, as a malignant narcissist, he wants power and control. Just yesterday, he passed an executive order that is trying to make flag burning illegal. And flag burning, aside from actually being the correct way to dispose of the flag, is a protected form of free speech and protest. And they're trying to make it illegal specifically to suppress protests and to rile up the base against anybody that they deem as unpatriotic, which again fits into the themes of fascism, right? Part of the defining traits of fascism is an overly strong sense of nationalism or patriotism, right? Combined with using a portion of the country's populace as a base to support the fascist government, as opposed to just like pure authoritarianism, which may just oppress all of them. So it fits the pattern.
Do you think this has anything to do with what's going on in DC?
Yeah, of course, right? He's gearing up to take total control of the U.S., or at least that's what he wants to do. I'm sure he's putting the National Guard in place in anticipation of protests, where people are going to be, burning flags and other things to show their dissatisfaction with the country. The militarization of D.C. happening at the same time, the arming of the D.C. National Guard. He's just suggested that the death penalty should be used more loosely in D.C., right? He basically wants to unalive anybody that is opposed to him. And it's no coincidence that all these things are happening at the same time, which is why it's most important that we continue to do everything we can to raise attention to this issue and protest and strike to stop him.